Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be trying out this die press auto ship. It is for the cross stitch auto ship that I got in, oh my gosh, half a year ago, maybe more. But this iteration of it, the one that just was released, is now available on HSN for everyone to pick up if you aren't on the auto ship. So it's the Bees and Butterflies cross stitch, super cute. So I'll have that link in the description box. Those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So yeah, I received this not too long ago, but like I said, now it's available for everybody. And I already did an unboxing, but basically you have your frames that you can mix and match with the other frames. Obviously you can use it with whatever you want. You have other images and die cuts, definitely. So this one has oval and a circle where we've had hexagons and just other things in the past, other shapes. And ooh, the hexagon would be really cute. I want to say it says bees and butterflies. Where's the bee? Oh, right here. These are butterflies. So we have the stitch marks, right, or like the little yeah, the images here that we layer up together. And so it might not make too much sense here what you're seeing, these bits and pieces, but we have hey, you are lovely, thinking of, and then like you that stitched, or thank you that stitched, or beautiful, things like that, lady. And then over here we have little hexagons and stuff, more like beehivey, kind, really large, that's also stitched, happy, hello. Ooh, what does that say? Buzzing by to say. It's very delicate there. Flowers and some other accent pieces. Comes the folder for the marquee. That's for the marquee die cutting system. If you don't have a marquee die cutting system, no worries, just put that away for something else. Maybe do some mixed media on it. You can run these thin metal dies through any machine that cuts thin metal dies. Let me do some sizing on this real quick. Oh, one other thing, and I should have said it right at the top, is that I have not had time to make a video like this week. The other ones that you saw, I kind of had stockpiled them during the weekend. That was like 3 3¾ by like 3 1/4, and then this guy is like just over 4 inches maybe by 3 3/4. The glue bundle is back in stock, so the Die Press Premium Art and Craft Glue. So we have the refill bottle, it comes with the fine tip bottle and the regular bottle, and I get questions about this all the time and people must have missed whenever it launched. It is back in stock there on HSN, so I'll have that linked too. So far it's great. I really love that you do have a little bit of time to play with it if you were to glue something. Maybe I want to move it a little bit, where you guys know my favorite all-time glue, all-time favorite is Nuo Deluxe Adhesive. This one's really well loved. But this one, once you put it down, it's pretty much down. Like it's gonna tear if you try to move it within like seconds. So this one you do have some playtime. If you do a little bit over glue, like, I don't know, maybe I used it here. And you know, I moved something or like some glue comes out, like it dries in a way that's super clear and matte, so you don't see it. Like I don't even know. I think there might be some on this leg here where I wiped it off. Like I don't see it. I know on one of these guys it was a little bit because I had to kind of go like this. It dries really nice and clear, and like I said, matte, so it's impossible to see. So and so far everything that I've glued with it is still glued, so that's a good sign. So it does give you a little more playtime, and it's really nice. So again, I'll link it because everybody asks me whenever I use it in all the different videos, and I have a whole review of it, so I'll link that video also so you can see more about the fine tip and the regular tip if you haven't seen that video. I'll link it in the description box also. Again, so we'll do our stamping. We have cute die cuts. I love that they're like 2 pieces, so you can just do that. If you want to do maybe some stitching, maybe we'll do that. I don't know. Every time, you know, I do one of these, I do something a little different, so we'll see. Maybe we'll do the die cuts and a little bit of stamping, like the sentiment, maybe something more like this, but with the die cuts. I don't know. And then here it shows you basically the way you're going to line up or use the stamps, right? So really cute. So what I'm gonna do is grab a card base and some papers and we will get started. Okay guys, so to create my card base, I have some cards, I don't know, from like an old Craft's Companion sub box or something, and I've used up pretty much all the other sizes, but I knew I had a blue one in here, so I'm just gonna bring this one out and let's see what this is. It is a 5-inch square. And then I just grabbed some papers from the Mediterranean stack because I thought that'd be really pretty, the Mediterranean Dreams. Oh, how funny, is this almost the size I need? Yes, this is perfectly like the size I need, because a lot of this is going to be covered up anyway. So let's go with that blue. Let's go with this yellow. So if that's a 5-inch square, let's do 4 7/8 inches on this yellow, and then let's do 4 3/4 on this pretty pattern paper. And, you know, just using up scraps, and then we'll get to making the other parts of this. So these are just the scraps that got cut away. Gosh. So we'll just glue these down. If you want to gut your paper, because like a lot of this yellow won't be showing, you know, you can definitely do that. What I mean is just take like a, oh, where is my craft knife? Well, anyway, just take a craft knife and cut away like the center area that won't be showing. That is so funny. Where did I put it? I better find that. Alright, so let's use our glue, and I have just regular glue. Somebody had mentioned that they like that the lid, you can stand it like this so it's always ready. And it is, but it's pretty liquid. How do I explain that? So it doesn't take as long for it to kind of come down to the tip like my Nouveau Deluxe, which I pretty much always keep stored like that way. So anyhow, so this is the regular tip. And if you have a very thin paper, you don't want to put too much because it could warp the paper. It is a very wet kind of glue. But I haven't really noticed that. It's just one of the tips that's on there with the bundle. Whenever you get the bundle, and it talks about the glue quite a bit. It has some paperwork. I'll hold this here. And, you know, people ask me, is it, you know, better than this or better than that? You know, I don't know. Like not everyone. A lot of people like art glitter glue, and a lot of people haven't purchased it because it's kind of expensive. And I don't, to be honest, see what's so great about it. It's not, definitely not my favorite glue right now. My go-tos are this and my Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. So I don't know. So I think everybody has just different not tastes, but preferences, right? What they're looking for. And like I said, look, some of the squeezed out here. And all I did was wipe it because like I would wipe away any other glue, and you'll see later that it literally is like not noticeable. So I really do like that. It dries nice and matte. You know, when they were developing, I mentioned that before, I was like, what would you look for as a crafter? And I'm like this and that kind of thing, where like if it squeezes out, I would like it for it to dry matte. I'll just put it like this. A lot of this is going to be covered up by our little frame. And so I really enjoy that they got that memo. I mean, I can probably even show it to you right now already. It's pretty difficult to see where the glue kind of overglued. I do need to hold that little corner down though, because I can see my papers like up. I did get some little extra glue down here, and that's not visible at all. So I really enjoy that. Okay, I was gonna go ahead and do this off camera so I can think about what I want to do here, but I did not. So, you know, I'm just a purist. I like sticking with like wood colors for the frames. I do have that pretty blue though that is part of like this collection. Should we do something like that? I haven't really done anything like that. Oh, I guess we can open this card this way too. We'll get there when we get there. Let's see. Use this circular one. See how big this guy is. What's funny is I really want to use the butterflies, and now that I'm looking at it with the paper, I feel like it's more bee related, right? We will see. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, let me think about what I want to cut out. Either way, I'm gonna have to run this through 2 different papers, but let's go ahead and start with the blue frame, and I'll go ahead and do that. And I'll still run it through, oh actually, haha. Okay, that's fine. I like to kind of make this a little more sturdy, but I'm going to also stamp on some white card. And then when I run it through, I just want the center of that to pop it in here. So whatever the ring that stays from the white card, I will layer up with this one. So let me just run this one through real quick, and I'll be right back. Rolled out. And I just use the folder that I've already used many times. And again, you can cut on all sides of your marquee folder, so cut on this side, cut on this side later, turn it back around, cut back on this side, cut on the other side. That's pretty much how I do that. Probably should have had this set up and something in mind, but I did not. Okay. Here we go. Like, what am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Again, I don't know that I'm going to do a lot of the cross-stitch stamping other than our sentiment and stuff like that, but let's see. I'll have to come back and do a butterfly one because I really want to do the butterfly, but again, this paper, I think we need this other stuff. So let's just do a quick background of this, and you can do it in a fun way. I'm just gonna leave it like, put it in here, because what I want to do is then have it kind of more like this, right? So that's back there, and just in a very light kind of yellow. Hopefully I have one here too. Yeah. Okay, well, this is brighter than I was thinking, but that's okay. To make sure this whole thing is inked up. These are acrylic stamps, so you know, firm, even pressure. That's perfect. Hopefully you can see it, and it's very light. Very light on purpose. And then, oh, I didn't think about what my lettering should be, but let's see. I just want to do like a, you are lovely, kind. Oh wait, how are you going to use you are kind? Is there one that says you are, or just, I'm trying to see if you just put kind, if that's what it is. Yeah, I guess. Let me see. Do they have an example of how you use? Yeah. Oh, they use it here on this one. Let's do that. And then we'll stamp it like in a, I was gonna do like brown, but you know, maybe we should just go ahead and stamp it in like black. Let's see where that is, and then just a little bit higher up, get a little more of that, and a little more this way. And sorry if you hear my coffee maker. Also, again, sorry, I just promotion for Dorian, last day school, every day there was something on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But the kids are now out for break, and now that they're out for break, well, that's the other issue, right? So the kids are home, and I haven't gotten into the rhythm again of that happening. Okay, so let me go rinse these off, and I'll be right back. I'm not going to use it today. I just want to show you real quick how you use like some of these layering ones. Let me just turn this to this other side, and maybe I'll use that little bee. Or, oh, well, I was like, I could stamp it on the inside of the card. Oh, the inside of the card is this. Oh, yeah, let's think about that. If I did an inside 4 3/4, let me see, 4 3/4. What if we stamp one like down in this corner somewhere? So like, let's say like this little bee. They show you here the formula, right? The little flowers, and then like a center. I was gonna do the flowers, like that large background, just something cute with the butterflies, but we're doing bees today. So let's say like these 3. So you have your pieces. So what I would do is probably start with this one, and let me make sure legs that way. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I would just turn the paper. I'm just kind of pretending if we have 4 3/4, where that might be, or something like that. Let's say here. So you have that little bee. I'm just kind of giving you a quick video on that. So I would stamp that up, or ink that up, should I say. Okay, that's the first part. Okay, let me get a little bit closer just because the next ones are going to be smaller and smaller. And then little bee parts are pretty much on the same page here, but that's pretty easy to spot them. And then on the carrier here, it has like, you know, you can see exactly what it's supposed to stamp, like that. But I'm trying to look at the example because there's like 2 lines that are closer and one that's further away. The 2 closer ones are supposed to be down in the little booty area, and then this one. So as I place them, I just kind of get close to my face and look to see where that might actually stamp. That looks really good. I mean, that looks almost perfect. What happens is with these stamps, and it might be hard to see on something small like this, they kind of divot in. You know how it's created? Let me see if I can show you what I mean. Like, see, there's an angle. It angles towards where it's actually going to touch your paper. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at like this background side because it's harder to tell. I try to kind of look at the angle where that ends up being, you know. And that's going to give you your best shot in my opinion. Ooh, I have a really bright orange. Let's just use this yellow, even though I'll probably go with something deeper in tone, but there we go. There's your yellow for our little bee. Oh, that is so cute, and again, spot on. And then she has wings, so let's get her wings. Let's put that back there. And then her wings are these guys right here. And you're just kind of nestling them in that area. And again, I'll pick it up and see where I think that's going to be touching. That looks pretty good. Then it might be a little bit crooked. Maybe a little further up there. And I would use like a really light blue. I don't know that I have one super available. That's kind of quick. Ooh, this is Laguna Bay. It's more of a teal color, but let's pretend. Let's do that, and then maybe stamp it off because I don't want it to be that bright. Ah, something to stamp off on. Just need a scrap paper. Okay, I'm just taking some of the color off. I mean, look how bright that was. Right? And let's see if it lightens it up a little bit for us. I can see this top part is still pretty bold. Oh, I missed a little piece right in here. Cute. And that's our little bee. So that's kind of how you would do that with the cross stitching. Okay, let me put this stuff away. While I'm doing that, cleaning up, I will run this through. I think that's all the stamping I'm going to be doing for that. And just centering the word kind, and then getting some of that honeycomb in the back. That looks pretty good. So I would just tape that down so it doesn't move and run it through, okay? I'll be right back. Just cut off that bottom part, and unfortunately I had to cut it so it makes a 4.5 inch squares, which is fine for that inside. Since I decided to put it on the same paper. Okay, so with these guys, well, this you can use for later or die cut something else, I don't know. So now we have this guy, and then we have these two, and that's what I was saying. So this that got cut away, I'm just going to glue it together, guys. So just put some glue on the back side of that blue one or the front of the white, doesn't matter. And they are gangly. Get those glued together, okay? I'll be right back. A little bit gangly. So again, I'm using the diamond press glue so I have time to play with it, and just kind of running my finger along the edge, making sure that blue is really on top of that white there. And then up here, we can just kind of, and once you get it where you really would like it to stay, just hold it down. And I just realized I didn't cut the, these little bits are little tightening kind of rod. Is it just this one piece? I always forget if it has this or like, oh yeah, this one just has this one. So I'm going to run through some silver paper and I'll be right back. And then I thought, oh, I want to make the little bee gold that I'm going to add. So either way, whatever it is, it works for you. We'll have gold accents. And so, okay, I'm going to use, again, this wet glue. It's going to take a little minute because it, I need to stick it to this very glossy paper, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just hold it down for a little bit. Just put it on here, see how it wants to move because it's so slippery, but again, we'll clean that up. And stick it to this paper just to help me kind of play with that a little bit higher up. That looks pretty good. I'm already picking up some of the excess glue on my finger here. Oh, okay. And I'll be back. So there we go. I might still be able to move it just a little bit. And sometimes I make this pop up, or you know, whatever. Trying to see where we want to put this. Maybe we do have it like this, and maybe we have it offset a little bit. Okay, so we have this guy. And it has that little notch, which is interesting. It's kind of notched in there. I'm just going to stick this one down first. like in here somewhere. Make sure my words are nice and straight. And then this, that's a crow out there. They just love it here. Okay. Alright, and then now I'm going to go ahead and put glue, and I am using the fine tip. And this feels really nice and sturdy because we doubled it up. Just glue all around. So here's to getting back in summertime mode as far as my schedule. Okay, so we have that. And again, I did that kind of purposely so you can see more of the paper. It's really pretty. And then we have these guys. So what I'm going to do is just cut out a couple of these. We only have one bee. Kind of interesting. Maybe I'll cut some of these guys in green just to have something else. But for right now, I'm going to cut this guy out of some gold paper, and I'll be right back. I was going to kind of play with the idea of adding some of that greenery, but that's really pretty. They're super delicate, so I'm trying to see what I'm going to do here. So what I think I'll do is add like a dimensional behind here. Oh, perfect. It has to be really placed right in that area. And I'm so sorry, every time I should just keep it linked, but they go in and out of stock. I use these 3D kits from Anna Griffin, and then I forget to link them because I just forget. But I will try and remember to do that today. It does not come with black and white adhesive like you saw the black one that I had in my hand. This is just, I had it with it. But they do sell black and white, right? A whole case of just black, a whole case of just white. So what I'm going to do is have that kind of up, very delicate wings, but either way I'm going to put some glue here. And you know, I like to leave my wings just kind of having fun, so I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to stick that part down. I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. So a little glue on the little booty area and then keeping the puffy area up. Okay, I'll be right back. And there is my card. It opens up like this. We have our little bees with a lot of movement to them, little stamping, and then, you know, our fun little cross stitch. Oh, I should hold that down. I didn't hold down the back of the frame, our little frame. So very, very cute. And again, that's what's interesting about this glue. Like, I didn't stick that down, but I can still hold it down now, and it's gonna hold down. So very interesting. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll have the images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now. So wrapped it all up, took my pictures, and I forgot I was going to bring this back and show you that, again, this is going to be like a 4.5 inch square. I'm going to get it a little bit closer to the corner here. Just because the paper, the way I stamped it, dictated that I needed this to be 4.5 inches. I'd probably do another matte layer because that's a little bit small for my taste as far as that going in here, because it's going to be a lot of blue around the edges. But yeah, so I would add that. Sorry, oh my gosh, this lighting. My goodness. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. But yeah, that would just be a little matte layer, especially because the inside of our card is blue. And you can write on that with a cute little bee. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.